Okay, hello, welcome back. This is the actions and parameters video, okay? Now that I have defined all my training phrases and my entities, now it's time to tell my chatbot which of these entities are really important for me. So you might already see this table down here once that you've defined all your entities. Down here, you're going to be able to see this table. In here, I can define which of them are required. Remember that if you place your mouse on top of the question mark, it's going to give you a little explanation for what this is, okay? So in this case, it says tick this box if the intent can't be complete without the corresponding parameter. So in order for the user to ask for an ice cream, I need to have a flavor and I need to have the size. Okay, so check how whenever I tick this box, it appears here an option to define a message. If I click the required box, here it defines me a prompt column, which says type questions that the agent will ask your users if if a request doesn't contain this parameter, okay? So I'm going to check flavor as required. And now I'm going to define the message for the user. So since this is the message for the flavors, I'm going to say here, for example, I'm sorry, I didn't get what size you want. We have small, medium, and large. I'm already saying what are the sizes that we have available for him. Can you repeat your order? Can you repeat your order, please? Okay, something like that. You also can have different messages, the same as the text responses, so that it doesn't actually sound like a robot. So you can have 2 or 3 that are a little bit different. And now I'm going to say close. So every time the users ask for an ice cream, and it forgets about the flavor, the system is gonna say this to him. I'm sorry, I didn't get what flavor you want. I'm sorry. Size is also a required value. So here I'm gonna define also the message for the size. I'm gonna show you now my example where I have all these defined. Oh, save. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna show you the actions and parameters, okay? So here, for example, I have size as a required value, flavors as a required value, each of them with a corresponding message, okay? So here, for example, for the flavor, you can see, sorry, I didn't get what flavor you want. Can you repeat your order? We have chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, okay? Well, for example, for the toppings, this is not a required value because some of them may want to have toppings, some of them may not, okay? So it is not asking me for a message here because it's not an obliged request, okay? The other thing that is important here is that some users may want more than one topping. So in this case, I am checking this checkbox that it says is a list. This says check this box for getting a list of values for the corresponding parameter. This means that the user might define different toppings for this same variable, okay? So this is all they have to do for the actions and parameters. So please check size and flavors as required. Define a message for your user. If you didn't define the size or the flavor, you can tell the user what flavors or what sizes you have. The toppings is not a required one, and please check the box that it says is a list, okay? This is all for actions and parameters. See you in the next video to show you how to work with the text responses and the actions and parameters. See you.